All right, friends, this is Liam Pete with the Fourth C Live. Listen, it is let's see, what time is it right now? It is 3:05 a.m. I sat down at almost 10 tonight. I took about a 3 or 4 hour nap before that, and then most of today and the bulk of yesterday, I have put in time for research, documentation, uh, everything you're about to see. I've put in the time. Okay, so listen. Why did I tell you that? Well, I told you that because I'm going to ask you to put in some time. And so I just want you to know that I'm not asking you to do anything that I didn't do. In fact, I'm not asking you to do anything near what I did because I basically spent all that time to get together the information that you need to spend maybe the next 15 or 20 minutes. But listen. What's the return? What's the return on you spending that time? All right, listen. My son owns one of these hemp CBD, not CBD. He doesn't sell any CBD. He sells the hemp products, right? And so I have seen people walk into his shop and they have said things to me, and it's over and over and over. I never thought I would see the day. Back in the 50s, I never thought I would see the day. Or the 70s, I never thought I would see the day that we meaning the community of enthusiasts, right, would actually be able to walk into a store with their head up high, make a purchase, pay sales tax, and then walk out the door, okay, and go home to the privacy of their home and enjoy the product that they bought, okay? You can do that with cigarettes. You can do that with alcohol. But you haven't been able to do it with anything related to what we're talking about today, okay? So instead, what are the options? Okay, well, it was either try to find somebody who had some, or that whole mess, right? So listen, now that the ground has been broken, the political landscape has changed, right? And it's time that we, the people, part of that community, let the politicians know that we're not going to just let go, lay back down. They what they think of the cannabis community, hemp community. They don't have the motivation, they don't have the will, that they're just slackers, all that stuff. No, that's not true. You now have the opportunity to spend the next 20 minutes following the instructions that I'm going to give you. Because listen, we can all talk amongst ourselves, but unfortunately, until we have a combined voice that we then speak directly to these politicians, and then we get them to speak to each other, because technically they listen to us, but they really listen to each other, right? Okay, so unless we can get Donald Trump, unless we can get J.D. Vance, unless we can get our local representatives, because listen, not all the representatives are in that opposition, right? But they have they have political capital. You have capital, it's money in your pocket, right? And that money you trade for time. So you have time, and then it turns into money. That's your capital that you spend, and that's how you decide whether you should or shouldn't do something. Okay, politicians have political capital, so they're like, well, how much support do I have? How many people do I have behind me? Should I go ahead and spend this political capital to speak up, or should I stay back over here? That's the ones that are supporters, but maybe don't have the will. So we're going to give them the will, right? And then you've got the other ones who think that, they've got they're the big ballers, right? And they're like, yeah, I have, listen, guess what? Nobody thought Bitcoin was worth anything in the past, right? I remember when I could have bought 100 Bitcoins for 30 cents. Okay, you know the math now, but Bitcoin now, if you had a Bitcoin then, people are like, ha ha ha, why would you do that? You know, what are you talking about? Bitcoin. And now so listen, times are shifting, right? Okay, so listen, we're going to go into this, we're going to dive right into this. The exchange for you to spend this time now is years of having a voice, years that people have tried to get to this and not going back in time, right? We're not going back in time. We're going to keep moving forward. We came, we spoke, we're going to speak again. We're here to stay. Let's figure out how to make this happen. So listen, fourth C, the4thc.live, that's where you are, that's where you need to go, that's what you need to tell your friends about. And then the fourthc.live/advocacy. Right now, we're advocating on this. In the future, we'll be advocating on other stuff as well. Okay, so listen, we're going to go here, and if you're on the home page, this right here, this will be there. You can click that, and then here we go. Okay, so listen, you have to be able to get in touch with these people. Nobody really knows exactly how that works, right? So I spent this time and I put this together, make this very simple. There's some videos here that kind of explain a little bit of our concept. Maybe that's not something you need to be, that's about 5 minutes right there, okay? But now, act now before it's too late. Right here is where the video that I'm making now is going to be. So you will not see this anymore. But it's real simple. It's a 5-step process with 2 bonus actions. It's very simple, okay? So I'm going to do one of the bonus actions. I'm going to do it live right here. And I'm going to do this for a couple reasons. And I know a lot of people are intimidated by doing these kind of things. Honestly, to be honest with you, when I was doing this earlier, I was testing it out. I was typing out a few things, and I realized that I had some spelling errors. And I was like, sometimes we just get intimidated, and it's good for someone else to show their soft side, show their weak, so their inefficiencies to us, so that we then can feel like we can do it. Because if that guy can't spell inefficiency, and he's willing to put that out in the public arena, then why would I? What's stopping me? Okay, so listen, you're going to go here. Here's your steps: step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and then we got the bonus. Okay, so step 1, you're going to watch this video, right? The video is going to be right here. You're going to watch the video. Then you're going to copy this letter. Let's do this real quick. Opposition to. So here we go. This is what you're going to send to your House of Representatives. Currently in Ohio, we got House Bill 160 on the being proposed, and so you're going to go in here and you're going to just you're going to copy this letter, right? Okay, you're going to copy this letter right here, and you're going to go. Here we go. As a constituent voter, blah blah blah. I'm deeply concerned. And here's the reasons why. I want you to read this and see if if you don't think that any of this stuff is worth your time, then don't do it. Okay. So we're going to do that. We're going to right click. We're going to copy. We're going to roll back up here, and let's see what back to the top. Let's see what next step was. We copied it, right? Okay. Then we're going to send the copy of this letter to our representative using this link here. Okay, so okay, look at that. Well, here we go. Here's an address. Let's go with this address right here. See? Western Ave, Chillicothe, 45601. All right. So we are sending the House of Representatives, okay? So we're going to uncheck that because that's for the senators, right? So we'll do this a couple times, okay? So we're going to hit, this is the representative in the House of Representatives for that address, okay? Write to them. We're going to, dear Representative Taylor, we're going to paste. And then we're going to do this little personalization, right? Because this is a form letter, right? Nope. You don't have to do this, but if you can, if you have the time, is Liam Pete. Come on. I misspelled my own name, so I can't type, right? All right. Listen, this is just real, okay? I am a father of 5 and grandfather of 10. Ohio residents. Okay. And it will tell me that. We'll just right click. There we go. I am also a small business owner, as are 2 of my children. Adult. All right, so why do we do that? Why do we do that? First of all, personalizes it, right? Okay, are they going to see this personally? Maybe their assistant, maybe their chief of staff, somebody's going to see it, but we need to give them something that they can market, something they can sell, something they can, be like, oh yeah, meet this guy right here. Remember that plumber Joe, or I think that was his name. I don't know, but anyway. And then also I want to state that it's just not just me. I have influence, I have impact, and there's multiple people. There's 15 people that I have direct contact with, okay? I'm a small business owner, so now I'm a participant, and 2 of my children are. Now, you might have something different. You might, be a property owner. You might be a farmer. You might have been in the military. You might be retired from a school teacher. So you need to put whatever that is right in there, okay? And then the rest of the letter is here, and then we're going to see, what are we talking about? This House Bill 160 is not in the interests of Ohio voters. All right. Look at me. Yep. Okay. So there's a subject. We're going to go down through here. We're going to scroll down here. Make sure that we take out anything, like right here. See? Anything that has these little parentheses, whatever, brackets. All right. My address. Let's go with the 4th c.live@gmail.com. Liam Christopher. I am a Mr. I'm going to put my business phone number, 855-788-3130. Okay, here we go. We are sending this letter to do this right here, to this person, to this representative right here. All right, so boom, we sent it. All right. Now let's do this. Go to newsfeed. Guess we can't do that, so that didn't work. figure that out. Well, we're gonna put together something for that in coming forward, right? All right, now let's go back over here. Let's do the JD Vance. Send this letter. Just quit this way. Now this letter is actually more personalized, right? Okay. Copy. And now we're going to go. I'll be adjusting this a little bit because you shouldn't have to scroll back, right? So I'm going to put this right in where that letter is. Boom. Here we go. This contact my politician. And JD Vance. JF. James Vance. There we go. James David Vance, Vice President, Republican. All right, so there we go. That's who we're going to send it to. That up a little bit here. Write new message. You could do a recorded message, but we're going to do this. We're going to paste this letter here. Oh, over more than 2,000 comments, huh? All right. So I will edit this down so that we have 2,000 characters. I thought it was 4,000, but apparently it's 2,000. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put the subject. You'll put in the message. You'll check whether or not you want them to receive. I said yes, I want them to respond, and yes, I want it to be a public message. And then I'm gonna do the CAPTCHA, and I'm gonna hit send message. Okay. So now we just go back to we do that 4 times, right? We do it maybe 5, I'm not sure. We do it for our now the Senate Bill 86. We do it for House Bill 160. We send a letter to Donald Trump, and we send a letter to JD Vance. Okay, that's it. Now that we've done that, we're going to share. Every time you do that, share that you did it, okay? Because, listen, you and me, that's not enough. You and me and the person across the street, that's not enough. However, if you and me and the person across the street just get one of our friends to do that, now suddenly we've got 6, and then that's, it's like Amway, right? It's like multi-level marketing. If there's 6, then there's 12, and it's only if we each only get one person. All right, if you just get one, and then you go on your way, right? You have 4 shots to do this, to reach out, hit the 4 or 5 people that you need to hit, and then you put that on social media, you put it on your Facebook, you put it on your Twitter, you put it on your Instagram, you put it wherever you go, right? And then somebody out of those 4 or 5 shots, at least one person across 3 or 4 Twitter, social media, it grows and it grows and grows, and we can stop this, and we can hold on to what has been accomplished. All right, that's it. I'm done. Talk to you.